Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some more Silent Hill 2 Remake, the Unreal Engine 5 remake, which without the issues with the stuttering, is actually a really good game. And I've been really enjoying it. Just got back into it since I was a little bit sidetracked with all the new releases. And interesting to see how the game performs. It's had a recent update, so I'll add a link to the release notes in the comment, pinned comment below. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160. No frame rate cap. Ray tracing is on. I believe it has reflections. I don't know if it has shadows or anything else. I believe the game also uses some form of lumen as well. So I'm using DLSS at the quality preset. I'm also using global motion blur, which I don't normally use, but I'm just going to leave it on and see how it looks. If I go to the advanced quality, you can see everything is maxed out. So the resolution scalability, of course, is a resolution scaler. That's at 100%. And as you can see, everything's high or on. Occlusion queries, it gives you an explanation there. If you've got a slower CPU, maybe this will benefit you if you've got a faster graphics card, maybe changing it to HZB. But to be honest, I've got a fast graphics card and a fast CPU, so I just leave it where it is. It doesn't really matter either way. So I'm progressed into the game where I'm pretty much at the care home where his wife was staying, and we've got to locate her, or at least find something she left behind, a letter or something like that. So that's what I'm doing now. There's this book puzzle I need to solve, but I haven't found any clues as to what to do. So I'm going to go looking around. There's still quite a few rooms I haven't explored, and see if I can find something. So you may have noticed I've got a different on-screen display on the left. This is FPS monitor for anyone that's wondering. The reason I'm using FPS monitor is it's got full support for the Ryzen 7 9800X3D, so you can see my cores, and you can see the usage as well per core. I thought that'd be a bit more useful to you guys, so that's why I've gone and done that. And I've also added average FPS and 1% low, because I know you guys are interested in that. So I've made quite a few changes, and this is what I'll be using going forward. Alright, let's check this room out, 207. So yeah, I also overclocked my to 5.62, around about that, with the E clock. So that's the external clock. And you can kind of push things a little bit further than the F clock max, which is only 200 megahertz above the 5.2 gigahertz. So if you're wondering why I'm running over 5.42, it's because I'm using the external clock with curve shaper to stabilize things. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking for settings in the BIOS. I'll do that once I'm happy with stability and everything's okay. I don't like to rush things out. I like to be confident in my work. So once I'm happy with all the settings and there's no stability issues, I'll probably make a video detailing how I achieved this this overclock. But I will make something very clear. Obviously overclocking always comes with its own risks, so you can follow the video, but you do so at your own risk. I just want to make that very clear. Can you hear the radio? It usually means there's a threat nearby, so there's obviously another creature or something. Doesn't seem to be anything in here of use. Let's just keep moving. But yeah, averaging around 84 FPS, which is, I wouldn't say good for an RTX 4090, but it's, for a slow paced game like this, I haven't really got too many complaints. It would be nice to lock 120 on my LG OLED C3, but that's not going to happen. Okay, took it down. I've got a rifle now, so I've got quite a few guns, so the game's a little bit more fun. Right, there's another enemy coming forward. Trying to ambush me, didn't quite work out. check my corners because this place is crawling with these things. Some more ammo here. So if there's anything in this bedside table. Okay, I've got something to replenish my health. It's good, but there's no clues as to how to do this puzzle yet, so I need to keep searching. This door's off limits. So the game using just under 9 gigabytes of VRAM. Even though it's using ray tracing, this game isn't too deep GPU demanding, for the VRAM at least. Let's go in this door. It's nice and well lit up, it's very welcoming. There's no bed in here. What the hell was going on in here? That's a strange setup. Or did they play poker in here or something? Something tells me this room has some significance, but nothing apparent at the moment, so I'm just gonna leave. But as far as horror games go, this one is definitely up there. For me, it's more challenging than any Resident Evil I've played in the recent years. You do have to use your brain a little bit more. What do we have here? Some more bullets. You never have enough on this game. Have we been in this room? Just want to double check. This is the one I need a key for. 202. I want to go and try and find that. This is the one with the do not disturb. So I'd imagine it's locked. Okay. Just making sure there's no room I haven't actually explored. So this is kind of weird. You've got all the origami swans here, so I'm going to count how many there are just in case this number is important. So there's 3 over here. And then there's another 2 over here, so that's 5. Let's go under this little thing here, see if there's any more origami swans. One thing I love about the 9800X 3D, this thing literally sips power. I'm drawing just under 70 watt, and I was playing Stalker 2 on my i9 4900KS with my RTX 3090 yesterday, and that thing was drawing 150 watts, so it's insane what AMD have been able to do in the efficiency category. I understand it's only 8, it's an 8 core, but I wouldn't imagine the 7950X or 3D or the 9950X that's going to be coming out in the future. We've seen rogue benchmarks in the wild, so we know it exists before anyone tries to say that hasn't been confirmed. Yeah, I don't see that thing using more than 120 watts under full load. So yeah, and I know Intel's taken strides with Arrow Lake to kind of reduce that power draw, but they've got a lot of work to do. Okay, this one was on his own at least. Doesn't seem to be anything in here. There's some more bullets at least. Let's see if there's anything in here. It's locked. I've also added the hotspot temperature of my RTX 4090. I know not too many of you guys are interested, but because it was quite an issue with the AMD cards when it first came out, the reference cards. There was a big batch of reference cards that had hotspot issues, and They were basically degrading the performance because they kept throttling pretty heavily. So for a little while everyone was asking for hotspot temp, so I thought I'd put that back in just for those who are interested. But it's not something I really focus on. Okay. I was going the wrong way there. I've been in that door already. Let's just check if I've been in here. Yeah, that's the one I killed, that thing. There's another door over here. It's locked. So far, 1% lows in the 80s as well. So in the 70s. The reason I didn't really want to put 0.1% lows and 1% lows in my gameplays is because I know I consider these videos as benchmarks, but I generally play the games naturally. So I'll be going into menus, I'll be checking maps and things like that, and sometimes that can make FPS drop down because you're looking at a map and there's a transition period. That doesn't necessarily mean that was a bad thing. That's just something that will happen. Whereas if you're doing a benchmark run on something that you're going to add to a graph, you wouldn't be opening maps and things like that. You'll just be doing your run, banking the data, taking an average over 3 runs, and then that will be it. So I never found it too useful because it used to kind of give a, I don't know, an inaccurate representation of what the actual lows are, in my opinion, because if you're opening menus and things like that. But because you guys kept asking, I just thought I'd put it in anyway. If it's useful to you, then that's all the better, isn't it? Can't go wrong with more information, I guess. I think we need to go upstairs now. I think I've searched all of the bottom floor. Just gonna quickly save it because I killed a lot of things. I don't want to run into something that I'm not prepared for and die. So as you can see, I had to quickly go and save it. See the minimums drop down into the 50s. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. In situations where you have to just do gameplay stuff, you can skew the results in terms of what you'd see on a benchmarking chart elsewhere. Okay, that's locked. I want to go back upstairs anyway, so I need to go back through this door. Actually, no, we can't go upstairs. It's actually blocked off. Well, at least it keeps things a little bit more simple. There isn't too much to explore now. There's got to be some clues around here about what I need to do with those books. If not, I'm just going to have to try and guess and see if I get lucky. That's all been well and truly explored. I think it's got something to do with the origami swans. I just think that's just a really strange random thing just to be in a room. It must have some kind of significance. This room stands out to me that there's more to it than it seems. Maybe I need to have a closer look. It's nothing I can break through. It seems like a really odd room. The only room without a bed in the whole top floor of this this place. Okay. I'm gonna try my luck with the books now. Hopefully I can solve the puzzle. I'll go into the restroom. Have a look at this photo. This might explain something. This looks like a bullfighter. It looks like a gladiatorial situation. You can see there's a lion there, and there's a bull, a warrior, and then someone that's been killed. So let's read it. Interesting painting. Okay, so these are spears. So maybe, how many spears are in this guy? It's 2. Maybe this painting has something to do with it. There's 1 eagle, 1 lion, 1 ox. And maybe the order is from left to right. So there's an eagle here, a lion there, 2 spears, 1 ox and 1 warrior. I could be wrong, but lion here, eagle here, guy here. Doesn't work either. I mean, this is how it looks to me. Okay, I worked it out. It's gonna go and save it because I don't want to have to do that again. Secret room. What do we have here? Okay, we need a code for this. One says help and the other one says help. Maybe there's something that gives me a clue around here. What is this? It's a light bulb with some blood on it. Another rotten apple. There's nothing on the back. It's got a picture of the courtyard there. Maybe there's something out there that I need to go and check. Can't go through here. Let's have a look at the map. So the mirror's another puzzle. But I think there's something downstairs I need to go and check out. At least that's what that photo is pointing towards. Let's go and check it out. I would say the game's playing a lot smoother, but it's just an enclosed area, so I'm not going to make a judgment here. There is a way to get outside to find it. It's not this way. Wonder what I do with all that fruit that I've been picking up. Must be something I put it in. Can't get out this way. Let's really check my map. Okay. That's the restaurant. Massive frame spike there. Yeah, I think there was a photo that pointed to a gate out here. I've already been this way. Make sure there's nothing waiting for me. Is this the picture of the gate? I think it is. Might be. Pretty sure that's what it was, but doesn't seem to be anything around here. Actually, no, this is where you put the rotten fruit, I think. Lone one of the east out of the water safety, now lost, out of breath. Okay, what does that even mean? Let's go back to that jukebox. Maybe there's something I can do with the fruit I've been picking up. Then again, what's going on over here? I need to find room 312. I've got a key for that, so that's where I should focus my efforts. Let's see what this one says. As a call draws near, they abandon their old nests to return in time. I don't really know the significance of that, but maybe it's a puzzle or something. Anyway, guys, this looks like it's gonna take a long time for me to figure out, so I'm going to leave it here. That's just another look at Silent Hill 2, the remake. Playing a lot better now, has to be said. It's a shame it takes so long nowadays to get games running at a more acceptable level. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.